Howdy folks, this is the Command Line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program, where you've just come back from the Mun with a ton of science. Let's grab the long-term science here. Asteroid sounding experiments. Don't say it. Don't even think about it. I realize there's jokes to be made there, but we're not going to do it. Okay. Problem is we just don't know what most of this mod stuff does once we're further in the game here. It's the interstellar pack. Thermal rocket nozzle. Like the nuclear propulsion is probably where we want to go. It's hard to say though. Okay, what is our missions right now? Let's explore Duna and conduct an orbital survey of Jewel. But we should be able to transmit this data from the surface of Eve. Science data from space around Kerbin. We could check to see if we have anything that could do that. Term orbital observation of Duna. Wonder if we could pull this off. Well, no, because we got to return from Duna. I could drop off a telescope, but I don't know if it'd be a great idea. Let's see. So do we have anything in orbit of Kerbin that has science equipment on it? That's the question of the day. Kerbin mapper. There's a chance it has science equipment. I don't know if the mapping tool counts as science equipment. I don't think so. This thing had a ton of extra fuel and stuff on it. Holy cow. There's its imager. Its antenna. I don't think it has anything. Oof. Old me did not really think ahead. I really should just stick a thermometer on everything just so it can get a single piece of science data. Yeah, well. It's not like we're hurting for money. So I think we're just going to get the surface data from Eve real quick. That I know we have. Wish we could hide the flags. I guess we can by doing that. Eve lander number 2. Seems about right. It's on the wrong side of the planet, but maybe it'll be fine. No, you're the one that splashed down. You also seem to be just in a terrible void of emptiness. That's okay. Just give me a temperature scan, because that's probably low. Balls. No orbiters and contacts. What about you? Surely this one can. Wait, what the heck? You have data you didn't run? Why didn't you run this data? The sun's on the wrong side now. Is it too high up? I think it glitched out a little bit. That doesn't seem right, does it? Maybe I did that on purpose. X-ray diffraction. Is it you? Which one's the X-ray diffraction? Pretty sure it's that. Pretty sure it's this thing. It just can't be done right now for some weird reason. You do have connection though, so just get me the temperature scan and send it. There's your contract complete. Send me home. All right, now is the time where we're going to time accelerate until Duna's in the correct position, which is like an entire year, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Just took a little too long when we were going to Eve, so now Duna was slightly out of position. This is as fast as we can time accelerate, huh? It's okay. Game's struggling a little bit. All the visual mods, it's funny, when the visual mods are off, it's actually fairly cohesive. The heck is... Drez one is messing up everything. Jeez, it's actually hitching a little bit too much. I guess I shouldn't move the camera so much. Bit of a pain. I don't know though. I want my game to look nice. Especially since I'm rolling a 3080 at this point. An R9 5900X, it's just like, you know, Kerbal Space Program came out so long ago that no matter what mods I have installed, it should just rip and tear at this point. It shouldn't be a contest at this point. Any second now. No, actually, it's still going to be quite a while. Here it comes. We will soon be in position, even though the game is still lagging it up. Any second now. I think it's when the asteroids are popping in, it's causing a lot of hitching. Shouldn't really be any hitching when we're in this view because the graphics aren't letting eyeballs. Okay, I think that's roughly like, might not be exactly right, but I can live with it. All right, so we have to do only a flyby. Well, maybe, I wonder if we have to like go all the way through our orbit or just get it lined up for a flyby. Because we might be able to put something into orbit. Like immediately pop back to mission control and grab the next mission to put something in orbit. Oh no, it has to return, doesn't it? Frick. It's just kind of annoying. Hopefully that sort of thing is fixed for Kerbal Space Program too, because it's just simply not necessary. But what I could do, I named this Eve Return. That was anyway, maybe it was the flyby and return, but that's not quite what we're looking for. Okay. Imagining you have enough Delta V to do this job too. More than enough. In fact, you're not landing, so you're gonna be even better off. Okay. Lesson taught is a lesson learned. Ooh, I actually don't know. I was like, I could leave this in orbit around. I might need this fuel to get back. We'll probably be going there more than once, so I probably don't need to worry about it. There are options though, because we don't need the heat shield, we don't need landing gear. We don't need the lights necessarily, although they can be nice. We don't need the drill. do need parachutes and stuff. Actually, yeah. I forgot this has to return. It actually does need all that stuff. Don't save. It doesn't have to land on Eve, but it has to land on Kerbin. It still doesn't need the drill. Although I guess it could get some data. It is really heavy though, and it's throwing my equilibrium of my spacecraft off. Got the Science Junior, you've got that. We have to upgrade those communication panels too. Now this one's just gonna land back on Kerbin, so it doesn't really need a big beefy commutron on it. It might not hurt to have. Anything for a landing is not really needed. This couldn't reach, right? This wasn't working because it couldn't reach. Anything landing, we're not going to get very much out of Kerbin. Definitely don't need as many solar panels. Now, with all that said, I feel like I should be able to zoom in a little bit more, but I can't quite do it. Science by mass. What's missing? This probably won't matter. Is that thing attached? I don't see one. That, got that. That, we have that magnetometer, but not both. We do need the RPWS antenna. Get centered, son. Space for this bad boy right here, which there is now. Okay, that's all in there. Everything else is kind of wee bit too bulky. I'm not sure it needs this many parachutes. To land on Eve it would, or not Eve, Duna. Because Duna has such a thin atmosphere. It would actually help out quite a bit. Alright. Orbiter thingy. Guess you're not staying behind. But I do want you to have much stronger relay antennas here. Those are a bit bulky. Well, that one has way more, but they're kind of gigantic, huh? G, 15G. Just wish we had like some way to like pack them up a little better. We do have infernal robotics. How do I like... Mostly just let me fold them into the geometry, which is little. I honestly don't know if this would work. Does the target angle mean where it's going to end up or where it's going to start? The word means where it's going to start. That's the kind of thing I'm looking to do. Let's just assume that's where it starts for now, and then we'll work up from there. Okay, those engines are all fine. Whoa. Does that remote guidance unit have good control? I actually don't know. What's it called? RC001S? Hashtag It's a little strange. Oh, here it is. C001S. Barely is the answer. You've got more. Are you the same size and just more effective, or are you just bigger? Can't resize this one. Probably be okay. It shouldn't come in as hot as landing on Eve. Okay. I think it's ready. Do want the drogue shoots first. Everything else should be fine. This is Duna flyby 1. It's overkill. I think that's fine because I messed up last time by not having enough juice. So let's leave it like this, and we need to figure out what these hinges do. Let's find out on the launch pad before we do horrible things. Horrible things in this situation just being not testing them and then regretting it later on. Also the potential for it to just blow up on the launch pad because there's things inside the geometry of other things. Where's the just like the button to use them? Oh, really? Just do it like that? That seems weird. It's not just like an activation. Probably just program an activation button. But luckily, it does seem to work, so I think that means we're good to go. Throttle up. For orbit info. Realize the sun is setting and stuff, but it should be fine. We got fuel, we got power. Duna's in the right position. Send it. Sending that info out so we can follow the thrust to weight ratio, assuming I'm correct on like the 2.5 thing. I think I'm correct. Whoa. Turning over too quick. Hold on. I used to know like every altitude, like what speed you're supposed to be moving, but I can't be arsed anymore. Too much work. Seeing heck. There we go. All right. Just keep playing prograde now. Don't need to worry about the burn anymore. Gotta love that fairing separation. I don't have static solar panels, which can be a problem, but should have tossed on a couple just for redundancy's sake. Not that we have the random part failure mod installed or anything, but you know. Okay. Get those bad boys out. Oh, we should just be using stability assist now. I should have really put my solar panels and stuff on action groups, but you know, it's 4 right clicks and a click each, so not really a huge problem. Let's see, just trying to get in here to Extend this extra antenna out. May not need it, but getting close to burn time here, I think. Extending out all of our extendable parts here. That ought to do it. All right, so I believe if we want to go to Duna, I'm going to burn out our periaps here once we come back to it. Well, actually, I think we want to burn like pretty close to where we are, but it's a little bit late now. Ooh. Get ourselves a moon encounter. Uh-oh. We don't get the... I'd have to add an extra thingamajig so we know where we're going after that. What if we burn sooner? We might be able to use that as a gravity assist. I don't really know. I feel like going around the moon is not like the best gravity assist you can get. We'll burn right about there. Glad we can use our maneuver node point this time. This is a hefty boy spaceship until we lose this bottom stage. Sorry, had to sneeze. So, work me here without setting a timer, please. Don't overshoot it, though. I know you love doing that little game. KSP1's favorite pastime. Back on the mark here. There we go. It's a 22-second burn. That should be accurate. Because we haven't changed our engine around or anything. Absolutely send it. That's from a very long time ago. There you go. Well, we have a lot of extra fuel. That's fine, because we know how badly I messed up last time. So, with that, say we are done with this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember hit the like button. Keep the conversation going in the comments and subscribe if you would like to see more. And until next time, I hope you have a good day.